Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Magic Ridge. I'm your host, Ridge. Nice to meet you. And before we get into the Adventures of the Forgotten Realms D&D set spoilers, I just want to let you guys know that I have a current giveaway going on right now that does not end until July 14th. So get on in there. You got an opportunity to win an assortment of different booster packs, including Modern Horizons 2, new stuff. We got Strixhaven, we got Kaldheim. What else we got? We got Zendikar Rising. We got all the newer stuff. You can't forget the Modern Horizons 2. So we got 3 winners this giveaway. Every major set release for Magic the Gathering, I try to do a giveaway on my channel. Give back to the community, the people. So yeah, 3 winners. You can first place going home with 3 booster packs, second place 2 booster packs, and third and last place 1 Modern Horizons 2 booster pack. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below, or you can just go ahead and check out my channel by clicking on the Magic Ridge icon and go ahead and check it out. It was the Modern Horizons 2 box opening, massive giveaway. It's kind of white and stuff. I'll leave a picture of it here. So go check that out. I just don't want you to miss out on free Magic the Gathering boosters delivered directly to your door for free. All you gotta do is 3 simple, small, easy tasks. You gotta subscribe to Magic Ridge YouTube channel. On that video, just leave a thumbs up and a comment. And your comment's important. I use a random comment generator to randomly generate the winners for the giveaways, so it's all randomized. I just want to say good luck, and other than that, we're going to get right into the Adventures of the Forgotten Realms. Spoiler season. I told you it was right around the corner. Here it is. Here we are. Here's spoilers. This is probably the second set of spoilers. I mean, maybe third for me, but pretty much the second or third set of spoilers. But it is official spoiler day today. And what is today? Today is June 29th. So, June 29th, first or second official spoiler season day. Alright, first up, we've got a card that isn't in English. So, her name is Trelisara Moon Dancers, okay? She's a moon dancer, she's multicolored, she's a legendary creature of some type. She's uncommon, so she's not even rare, but that's okay. And she has, whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Trelisara Moon Dancer in Scry 1. So she puts a counter on herself. She also has a second artwork here. So I'm not sure which one of these is the showcase. So it's either going to be this one's going to be the showcase, or it's going to be the other one that the lands are, the other artwork style. I'm not sure which one's showcase and whatever they're going to be calling the other one. But here's the second artwork for Trelisara Moon Dancer. Moving right along, we've got a guy that I probably forgot. Okay, we're skipping this guy. Then we've got what looks to be a dinosaur. But we're not going to assume gender because we don't know. But his name is Tarasik. He is a green legendary creature. He is at mythic rarity. If Traquiste was cast, it has haste and ward 10. Wow. He has ward 10. Whenever Tarasik attacks, it fights target creature defending player controls. That's also very good. Green's got it all, baby. And also, he is a 10/10. He's a pretty big boy himself. So, I'm guessing he's a dinosaur. I'm not 100% sure here. And we've lost track here. So, this is his regular artwork. And then Tarasik also has this secondary artwork, which I guess is more of the D&D style. It's artwork style of the D&D, maybe in the books or whatever. I don't have much D&D experience. I'm very happy they're doing a mashup. I mean, it's fine with me. I'm not going to cry about it or nothing. Set looks pretty good so far. You gotta also imagine these are some of the bigger hits right out the gate here to try to get people interested. These are probably actually some of the bigger hits. And then some of them are they're pretty decent, okay? So, moving right along from the dinosaur fellow, whatever, we have Hive of the Eye Tyrant. I love eyes, so I'm digging it. We have a land. It's a rare land. If you control 2 or more other lands, Hive of the Eye Tyrant enters the battlefield tapped. So that's kind of cool. So we just got a new type of thing here. It'd be cool if it just came on untap, though. Untap would be better, Watsy. Adds a black mana to your mana pool by tapping it. Or you can pay 3 mana and a black mana, 4 CC, essentially. Until end of turn, Hive of the Eye Tyrant becomes a 3/3 black beholder creature with menace. And whenever this creature attacks, exile target card from the defending player's graveyard. It's still a land. So this makes beholders. Beholders are part of the D&D world. So yeah, pretty cool. This is going to be great in, say, like, I don't know, I could throw this in my night deck just for another body to throw an equipment on. There's also equipment tribal, so we have a land that can turn into a creature if need be. Getting extra hits, blocker, whatever. Excuse me. Next up, we have the, like I said, I'm not sure if this is the showcase or what. I haven't really heard much about that, what they're calling them yet. But here is another artwork of the land. It's got the D&D logo on the top left corner. I like it. I like this one a lot more, actually. I'd be happy with either, but I'm down with this art style. For one, I love purple. This whole sucker's purple. The whole thing's purple. Hey, I said I want purple, a yellow card. Purple card. There's your purple card. Alright. Moving along, we have another land. Hopefully I have its name. Here we go. So we have Hall of the Storm Giant. Looks like possibly Giant Love. I don't want to guess too much. So this is what the land does. It is a rare. Says it's colorless too, but I don't know. Oh, it's colorless color it says, but I think it adds, it looks like it adds blue mana. So I don't know why it says that. So if you control 2 or more other lands, Hall of the Storm Giant enters the battlefield tapped. You can tap it to add blue, I believe. It looks like it adds blue. You can pay 5 mana of any color and a blue, so 6 mana in total. Until end of turn, Hall of the Storm Giant becomes a 7/7 blue giant creature with Ward 3. Very nice. Don't want to target that, I don't believe. And it's still land. So, once again, this would be great if I was running blue in Surguan, but I'm not. But we have, like, some giant tribal for commander or something love like that right now. I don't think giants... I mean, giants are... There's, like, one giant in standard I know about. Alright, moving on to a bear owl. It's an owl bear, okay? Which is kind of cool because I have a Berenstein Bears deck that I've been meaning to make forever. Just bear tribal. And I just barely can get it together, okay? So we have Owlbear here. Owlbear is a 4/4 with trample. He's got keen senses. So when he enters the battlefield, he draws a card. Keen senses. I don't know if that's just what keen senses is draw a card. I don't know if they're naming that now, or if that's an ability that does a bunch of things. I'm unsure of that. The owlbear, it'd be really cool if he is actually bear. I'm sure he is bear tribal. I just can't really read it right now. This was what happened, spoiler seasons. Gotta do a little translation. Magic Grid's got some work to do. We gotta translate here. So here's the second artwork for the owlbear. This one's pretty fire. He is only at common, too. This is a common. This is what you can get in a common slot somewhere, I think. I hope. Hopefully this isn't in a very good slot. Pretty excited there. Next up, we've got Minion of the Mighty. It is a 0/1 for 1 red mana. He is 1 CC. He's a creature type Kobold. He has Menace. He is a 0/1. He has something called Pack Tactics, okay? Packtacular. Pack Tactics. Whenever Minion of the Mighty attacks, if you attacked with creatures with total power 6 or greater this combat, you may put a dragon creature card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and motherfucking attacking. Okay, so we got kobolds playing dragons. We got some kobold support for the dragon. Tribal. Or whatever. What have ya. The 5-color deck that's playing some dragons. Or whatever. Very nice. He also has a very cool, like I said, I don't know if this is going to be the showcase, or if it's going to be the other art style, or if none of them will be called showcase, I don't know, but here's the other artwork for Minion of the Mighty Kobold. Very nice. I like how he's got scaly skin in this one. Very distinct that he's, you know, non-human-ish. He's like reptile. Next up, we've got Sphere of Annihilation. This guy looks alright. This is okay. Nothing is... not freaking out yet. We have a spell with an X in it, followed up by a swamp, so unknown CC there. It is an artifact. It is a black artifact. Sphere of Annihilation enters the battlefield with X void counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile Sphere of Annihilation. All creatures and planeswalkers with mana value less than or equal to the number of void counters on it, and all creatures and planeswalker cards in graveyards with mana value less than or equal to the number of void counters on it. So, looks like we are exiling all creatures, all planeswalkers, and all graveyards. So, this is a board wipe and a half that hits graveyards. Very good. I would definitely probably run this. Now, to get some of those bigger creatures, it's kind of probably not great, but black really does generate a lot of mana and card draw very quickly, so I'm sure this is playable. Alright, we're going to move on to a legend. We have a legendary beholder coming up. So next up we have Xanathar Guild Kingpin. Costs 4 mana of any color, and then a blue and black mana 6cc legendary creature beholder. He is a 5/6 mythic. At the beginning of your upkeep, you get to choose target opponent. Until the end of turn, that player can't cast spells. You may look at the top card of their library anytime. You may play the top card of their library, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast spells this way. I told you they were coming out with heat. I told you the heat was coming. So this guy's going to be very good. We've got Dimir. We've got black, blue. We've got stealing, so we're stealing stuff. We've got an opponent can't. We're making an opponent so they can't cast spells. Okay, that's going to be lockdowny. That's crazy. So this is a crazy card right here. This is something to look at. I'm going over them first time with you guys, so this is real hype right here. We're generating real hype. So I'd look into this, guys, if I were you. I'd have a quick peek into this. I wouldn't even mind playing this, but one of my other buddies might like it a little more than me. Next up, we've got Purple Worm for 5 mana of any color in a forest. So we have 7cc creature type Worm. It is an 8/7. This spell costs 2 generic less to cast if a creature died this turn. It also has Ward 2. We'll go over Ward really quick because we've been talking about Ward, the spoiler set. So whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 2 mana for Ward 2. You'd pay 3 mana for Ward 3, and you'd pay 10 additional mana for Ward 10 on that dinosaur. Next up, we have the just quick glance at the original artwork of the Den of the Bugbear. We've seen the special showcase or whatever version of it. So here's just the normal version. Moving right along after that, we have Mimic. It's a treasure chest with teeth and tongue and lips and death around it. There's some dead people around it. It's very nice. I like it a lot. Costs 2 mana of any color, 2cc. We have an artifact that's not in English that I forgot to get here. So just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. We will go get the information right now that I have missed. And we'll also go over this other guy. I didn't, well, we're getting a hold of ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. But alright, here we go. This will let us know. So, Mimic does this. You can tap to sacrifice the Mimic to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. On the sacrifice, you can pay 2 mana of any color, and Mimic becomes a shapeshifter artifact creature with base power and toughness, 3/3 until end of turn. I'm not sure when it shapeshift, if it literally is any creature type or what. The 1 mana on the sacrifice, yeah, I mean, it's just a common rather, but it's still pretty good. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the other guy that I had to miss out on the beginning here, so I don't forget this guy. He's only a common as well. So we have Brave Singer. I do not see an instrument in hand, although he does have something in his left hand. You guys can be the judge whether that's an instrument or not. He could also be holding the flute, but it looks like a sword to me. So we have a red creature. He's a 2/3. He costs 2 mana of any color and 1 mountain, so 3 CC for a 2/3. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Okay? And then we have a few more spoilers. I'm going to make one more spoiler video for today later on in the evening. I've split it up in 2 videos, I think is the smart thing to do. Usually they throw like 40 or so at you at a time, 40, 50. So splitting them up just makes a little sense to me. To block that, I don't know what that was. Alright, so did I go over the worm? I think I went over the, yep, alright, so this is where we are at. We are at Charmed Sleep, okay? But you're going to have to give me a minute again because I want to go back to what I was doing on my phone here. Okay, there we go. So we have Charmed Sleep, ladies and gentlemen. 1 mana of any color in Island. 3 CC for an enchantment aura called Charmed Sleep. It looks pretty good. It looks hilarious. Enchant creature, which sucks. That means it's going to be sorcery speed for the most part. Unless you have flash, of course, maybe. When Charmed Sleep enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Okay. Enchanted creature does not untap during its controller's untap steps. You're also going to want to play it at flash speed, it looks like. But yes, very good, very good. It is only a common. Now this one's pretty cool. And for white, it kind of bums me out because I probably won't play it unless I throw it in the equipment deck or so. We'll see if they come up with a token or something for this equipment. So next up we have Icing Death, Frost Tyrant. He costs 2 mana of any color and white. Plains. 4 CC, legendary creature dragon. Is a 4/3 dragon with flying and vigilance. When Icing Death Frost Tyrant dies, create a Icing Death Frost Trong. A legendary white equipment artifact. Token with equipped creature gets +2/+0. And whenever equipped creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. And its equip is for 2 mana of any color. Right around 2 mana is playable usually. Anything like 3 or more gets into the sketchy area in my opinion. So it's definitely playable in my opinion. All the things. It's a 4/3 flying vigilance for 4. When it dies, it turns into equipment. That's not half bad. Next up, we've got Flame Skull, which I'm a little bummed out because I need a commander for my skeleton deck. We need some lords as well. We need a lot of work there. But anyhow, we have Flame Skull for 1 mana of any color in Mountain. 3 CC, we have a creature type skeleton. It is a 3/1 flying mythic skeleton. It can't block, though, unfortunately. Flame Skull can't block. And it also has Rejuvenation. So, when Flame Skull dies, exile it. If you do, exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play one of those cards. I really like that. So Red's got this new workaround where they're kind of doing a little work around the draw. Because I was just working it out. Like, if you get one of those things that say discard 1 card, draw 2, even like that, like, the card is 1, the one you discard is 1, so if you're drawing 2 and discarding 2, you're not making any gains there, right? And red draw, look, we're talking mono red for the most part. So something like this will allow you to play the top card of your library, which is almost like drawing another card that you're able to play. It's not quite the same, but it's very close, and I think it's looking up. Red's on the up and up, I think. Honestly, red's on the up and up. It's getting pretty good. Next and possibly last spoiler of this afternoon, real quick here. There will be more spoilers this evening, so come back, check Magic Ridge out later. We've got, this upcoming week too, we are filled to the brim with content. We've got like 4 or 5 videos for you guys. Alright, 2 of them are like already up. And I just gotta edit and finish some more, and we're shooting right now. It's officially Adventures of the Forgotten Realms spoiler season, so every day except for maybe weekends, I'm going to be putting out at least 1 or 2 videos covering these spoilers. Okay, so last and final spoiler. Don't want to keep you guys waiting. Calm down. Take a chill pill. We got Circle of Dreams Druid, okay? It costs forest, so 3 green mana, 3 CC. Creature type Elf Druid. It is a 2/1 elf. You can tap it to add a green mana for each creature you control. So very good as well. Very good new Druid Elf. Could go in Elf or Druid Tribal. Ramp in general. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So far, I'm not disappointed with the spoilers for Adventures of the Forgotten Realms. It's a new standard set. I'm kind of excited to use the new dungeon mechanic on the arena. Because you're going to see a lot more arena content for myself. Possibly even not just free to play. We might get a few decks in for you guys. We'll see. And yeah, I mean, yeah. Spoiler season. You know what that means? It means another giveaway as soon as the next set arrives at my door. I did buy a set box of Adventures of the Forgotten Realms. You can buy that stuff right now. Card Kingdom, Tapped Out, TCG Player. It's all around. It's all around the world. So yeah, another spoiler coming up. Good luck if you join my spoiler season. And you got to see and you're going to join the giveaway. I hope you win. Until later. I got more videos coming.